Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary for Assassination Classroom. This time it is episode 4. Uh, so I was kinda sick for a while. I kinda had some kinda infection or something that I couldn't properly even swallow, so talking was a no-go. But without further ado, I think we should just get on. I've been busy. I'll try to make this every like one or two per week, but life gets in the way sometimes. Regardless, let us begin properly with episode 4. Hopefully, everything will be visible there. Yes, good. There is no lesson 2. Interesting. Now, I don't think we'll skip the openings just for the sake of syncing up it easier. But I will speak over it a little bit, even if you can't hear it. That is still like an insane amount of detail on the weaponry. Hmm. I realized I didn't even give like the countdown for the start of the episode, but whatever. Another teacher. Alright. Mm. All right. Actually, pause in three, two, one. Pause. Now, that's actually a rather interesting point that I want to note. Now, although the show does a, shall we say, adequate job at emphasizing her bosom, I actually think it doesn't like emphasize it so much that it comes to the point of fan service, but rather the point that to drive home the point that it works on Koro Sensei. And that's actually really interesting there. That it's not servicing as fan service, but like literally because it's the tactic of seduction. So it's rather interesting that it is like flavor wise, it makes quite a bit of sense because I kind of gotten bored with all of the fan service stuff like quite a long while ago. So honestly, it is rather interesting that they chose this kind of route for it, and they are still emphasizing the fact that, or rather, not emphasizing the fan service aspect, which is often lauded in just like general anime. So it's pretty good. Kind of an interesting point there. So at least so far, I will see. Continue in three, two, one. That's kind of sexual assault, but okay, whatever. That's kind of amusing way to teach. That's not gonna work. What did I say about that shameless fan service? Okay, well. That's not gonna work. Wouldn't exactly call that an assassination, though. Um, Pause in 3, 2, 1. Pause. I want to highlight that. So, first of all, the red glare of menacing. Goddamn, that is always something that I really freaking love. It's of course something that I really like in a lot of meme pictures. That is something that I really just adore. But also in general, that is just like a very effective way to show menace. Now, of course, the smoke from the guns, that's a pretty effective way to contextualize the smoke incoming there. But also the fact that she used um, real guns and instead of those more specified weapon pellets to kill means that she also got quite cocky, which, you know, that's a character flaw that we can gel with. So I think all in all, very nice scene just in general. So I quite liked it. Anyways, we shall continue in 3, 2, 1. Start. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, that's so freaking dumb. Oh, that's okay. That is amusing. Pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. Sorry, I want to listen to that whole speech because that is actually like surprisingly heartwarming. The fact that, okay, maybe very on the nose with the fact that Goro Sensei is actually doing the teaching part of the, uh, well, his job exactly to the tin, like actually taking it very seriously and doing the best he can, even more than actually could be asked from most teachers, to be fair. So, and every all that, like how the whole congruity of the situation just fits with everybody else except her, and that just makes the situation with the absurdity of both school life and assassination and how the fusion comes together in a very sublime blend of just flavors. It's really interesting, and while that explanation, of course, was very on the nose, I don't actually mind. I don't think it's bad in that kind of way, because I think sometimes it's better to also that serves to highlight the moments quite clearly, even though, and of course, like the highlighting, without that we wouldn't have the context there. So I think it does an important job there to highlight the those aspects. So I'm talking in circles. We shall continue in 3, 2, 1, start. Oh, that English is painful. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, such a tsundere. I love it. Okay, and I'm not gonna check the preview for the next episode this time around. So instead, we'll just move directly to my final thoughts here. So, it is interesting to bring in, once again, a new character. That's kind of what they've been doing constantly here, that the previous episode also brought yet another one who tried to assassinate. And yeah, that makes sense. I don't care that much about like them bring new characters because they don't even like some of the students actually do stick out quite well, even if they are like their appearances are rather subdued. Still, a lot of them do stick out quite well. So I wonder when they are gonna get more focus and we'll see more out of each of them, even though some of them already have a lot more like personality given to them. Of course, I'm not just speaking of Nagita, whatever that him. So, but yeah, I do. It's pretty solid episode to introduce a new character and have them fail at an assassination, even though they are professional at the job. So, and it did serve a really good purpose in highlighting a lot of the aspects that are, at least to me, self-evident, which are, of course, the fact that it's a actual Koro-sensei is actually taking the teaching very seriously, but it is also just combining the factors of assassination together with it, with the other aspects of teaching. So I wonder if the grander plot, or this will be some kind of later on, some kind of big reveal or something. I don't know. Regardless, it's good. It's enjoyable. It's really entertaining. So I, even though some of the jokes don't exactly full on land with me, I think it's very effective and it doesn't lose focus. One of the big aspects, of course, is that the show has a very tight and very good and a really tight and strict pacing. That it keeps the flow going on constantly, but it doesn't constantly bombard you with more information than you could reasonably handle, but rather it moves on with very demonstrative scenes without too much information overload. And it moves on from those with relatively strict pace without just lingering on too long, which is exactly what I am doing. I'm lingering on this for too long. I, yeah, quite liked it. So that's all. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thank you.